Come on, I just had a nice one blow up. Oh my, that was a huge fish, huge fish. I got him. That is so sick. This spot looks way too good. I got him. Nice. Oh my gosh, that's a good fish. Wow, that is the first cast with the Headbanger Spitfire. 4:30 start time. Not exactly ideal, but we're gonna have plenty of time to fish because as you can see, we've got all of our gear right here. We're gonna be staying overnight here. This is Crawling Valley. You might recognize it, might not. Have been here before. And the water right now is extremely low. We haven't gotten a lot of rain here in Alberta, but really, realistically, all over the western part of Canada, we haven't gotten a lot of rain. You might have heard about all the fires in the news, so major drought. I mean, it's so dry here, but we still got some water in the lake, and that means we've still got some fish in the lake. So we're gonna try and get out and catch some fish today. Yeah, it's extremely hot as usual. Absolutely no wind though, which is nice because we will be canoeing, and yeah, we've got a few spots in mind that we're gonna hit here, but I don't know how productive they will be because it is shallow. Like, it is extremely shallow. Got some clear water. It's a beautiful, beautiful day, nice and sunny. We're gonna get on them. It might just take a little bit longer to figure them out, but it's always about getting that first bite. So let's get on the water and let's go cast. Beautiful day for a paddle today, at least. Wow. Alrighty, well, got my bait casting rod, and this right here is a St. Croix Bass X rod with my Johnny Maurice bait casting reel, and on that I'm gonna be throwing the Guggen Squad gridiron jig right here, but I've also got my favorite soft plastic trailer, of course, the Headbanger banger ribs. What we've got right here is just kind of a trough. It's a huge drop off, and I know there are some walleye that hang around here, but there could be some pike that are just escaping the heat from the day, sitting super deep. We've got some nice hydrilla underneath here, and this little jig will look just like a little minnow or a little crayfish as I bounce it along. I've caught fish here in the past on bottom bait, so that's why I've opted to go for this. And the water is hot, so I have a feeling the fish are slow, and fishing on the bottom could be on the right track. You never really know. It's all about getting that first bite, so we're gonna keep fishing and we'll just see. But the Headbanger banger ribs is a very versatile swim bait. You can pretty much do anything with that thing. It is amazing. Make sure to check out Headbanger's website. It'll be linked down below to this in the description of the video. What happened? I got one. There we go. That's a jigfish. Walleye too. Sick. I told you there was some walleye around here. Not a bad size one either. Heck of a take too. There's that first jigfish. Solid walleye. So the jig is a common bass fishing tactic, but it is pretty deadly when you're fishing for some of these predators here in Alberta. We got some pike and walleye, and I knew that these fish would absolutely destroy the jig. When you're fishing deep water like this and it's a very skinny trough, you don't need something that moves very fast. And I mean, that's a beautiful walleye right there. Oh, I got one. Oh, lost him. Damn, that was cool. Oh, that was epic. Oh, man. How do I keep losing these fish? That was crazy though. I don't know why I keep losing these fish. I think I just suck. Is it good? No. Nice. See, you're hooking them just fine. I don't know what's wrong with me. There it goes. Oh my gosh. I'm throwing topwater. Or I'm throwing something with treble hooks. I'm throwing buzz baits, and because these fish either keep short striking or I'm just trash, I'm gonna use this buzz bait, and it's got a trailer hook. I'm on the trailer hook, I'm assuming. That is sick. First cast of the buzz bait. There we go. Had to change it up. Oh yeah. Sick. Let's pop this out. Oh, double. Nice. That might have a good one. There we go. There's my pike. Second pike of the day. I missed a bunch of other ones. Gonna let this guy go. Got him on the buzz bait. And my dad's got one right here. Just bring him over here. They're all too scared to. There we go. I'm on. Oh, that was a good. I just had a nice one. I just had a nice one blow up. Oh my. That was a huge fish. Huge fish. I got him. That is so sick. That's a good fish too. That is epic. Wow. This fish gave me 2 opportunities and then finally bit it again the 3rd time. That is so sick. Oh, that's a nice sized pike. All right, that's a 28-inch pike. Well, there we go. That's a 28-inch pike. My biggest. He gave me 3 opportunities there to get him, and he was super aggressive towards that buzzbait. So sick. So it's still a little bit windy. You can probably hear it. We've got the canoe over there. We've beached it, and we're now here on one of the islands. Cool part about the lake is that it is just surrounded by islands, as you guys can see in the background. So many islands, and that opens up many possibilities of camping. Unfortunately, that's the island that we camped on last time. Won't be able to go there unless this wind stops, because it is fairly windy. We've got a nice windbreak right there with those bushes. So right now I've got the Headbanger Spitfire on. As you guys can see, it is fairly calm. Sun is starting to set. It is prime time. I've been itching to catch some fish on topwater, and I know I did it previously in the video already with the buzzbait, but from the bank it's super cool. So we've got some beautiful scenery, and let's take a few casts with the Headbanger. Oh my gosh, that's a good fish. Wow, that is the first cast with the Headbanger Spitfire. This is what I'm saying. This lake is insane for topwater fishing. And that is a nice sized pike too. What the heck? First cast, that is a nice pike. Probably high 20s. Look at that. All right, let's beach this thing. Look at how he ate that. That is ridiculous. That's another nice pike on that Headbanger Spitfire. You guys gotta check that lure out. It is so epic. Look at that, sun in the background, just sick. This is so epic. Awesome pike fishing. You guys cannot make that up. That is the first cast with the topwater. As you guys can see, there's all sand right here, and it drops down into a nice weed bed in about 3 feet of water. And that's what this pike just came out of. Well, this is what I wake up to. The sun has just risen. And of course, my dad's fishing. Just from the bank?
I lost him.
Oh, he came off. looking outside right now, you would hardly tell that there was a massive thunderstorm last night. We had to relocate our tent into that area right there, which is way more sheltered. It was a little brutal. Yeah, like around 11:30, just lightning flashing. It would just completely light up the tent. It was crazy. But we got some pretty crazy winds and a lot of rain. So unfortunately, we did have to unpack everything and move right over here. But after that, it was pretty nice. So yeah, beautiful day. The water clarity does not seem to be affected by these winds, which is always nice. And as you guys can see, my dad's been catching some. He did just lose that one, but he caught 2 before that. So I gotta get out in the water. All right, I tied on a Savage Gear 4-play swim bait. The fish are primarily feeding on perch in here. In fact, we saw some yesterday, but that's not why I picked this lure. I picked this lure because it's just barely subsurface. Like I said earlier, this is a very good spot for topwater fishing for pike because there are weeds that grow just right up to the surface. And this bait has an extremely slow rate of fall. So I can just work this right above that. I think because this is subsurface, the fish will hone in on it a little bit more because they'll be able to see it. Because right now the waves are making the top water a little bit difficult to fish right now. So I'm just gonna work this. And I mean, they'll definitely be able to see it. So I think this is more likely to get straight in the top water. I got one boat side. That is sick. Okay, finally. That's my first one of the day on that swim bait. That was sick. Epic eat right here. Wow, I barely got him too with that swim bait. Well, he's not huge, but that is a beautiful chunky fish. Super feisty, and it's always nice to get the first one of the day. All right, I'm on the board. There he goes. Oh, I got one. Not a bad fish. He's got some fight to him. He's not ready. There he comes. Got him with both trebles on the side of his face. So much fun catching these things. Came straight out of like 6 feet of cabbage. So sick. All right, there he goes, right back down to sit in the weeds. So one thing I was thinking about mentioning is that the water in here is 20 degrees. It's literally room temperature. That's how hot it is. Ridiculous. So these fish, when I'm pulling them up, they are warm. They're toasty in here. I got one. He's not bad either. He is not bad. That lure pinned against his face. This guy's not coming off. Yeah, that's not a bad fish. Yeah. He's kind of short and fat. 27. Yeah, he's quite fat. Not very long. Only 27 inches, but we'll take it. That is awesome. Fish is just thick. All right, sweater is off. It is getting hot. Yeah. Oh, is he here already? Oh. Beauty.
He's got a little gash there.
Yeah, he does. All right, let's let him go. is deeper here. I'm switching up. This spot looks way too good. I got him. Nice. Right by the boat. That is so sick. What an epic strike. Oh, that's a nice pike too. This right here is my favorite big fish lure. This is the Headbanger Banger Shad. This is an 8.5-inch swim bait. I think the color is called black and orange, I'm pretty sure. And right here, I also got their deep dive stinger. And we went in this bay. It's some super deep cabbage, and I knew I had to pop this thing out. This looked like an amazing spot. And it caught me a giant. Look at that. Well, there's the fish. She is long and skinny. Got a blind eye right there. I think this will be the longest fish. Just over 29 inches. That's a nice pike. 29.25 inches long. She's long, not very fat. She has a blind eye, so I'm gonna let her go. That was not, the blind eye wasn't from me, but that was an awesome strike. Hit it right by the boat. That is so sick. Thanks for playing. Go get yourself a meal. And right under the boat she goes. Alrighty, cool. Yeah, 29.25. That's a nice size pike. We will take that. When you can get a spot with cabbage that goes just about to the surface and it's in fairly deep water, you are gonna get yourself some nice pike. And I'm on cabbage right now. A little tough to fish some of these areas, but you gotta get in the cabbage to really catch the fish. And look at this, lush and green. This right here is a very good pike spot. And we're back where we started. That was a more than successful camping trip. That was a lot of fun. Yeah, it's super beautiful here, and it didn't seem like it was going to be a great day at the very beginning because there was quite a bit of wind, but it really did turn out to be a beautiful, beautiful day. The water was glass for pretty much most of it. The water was extremely warm, but the fish were definitely cooperating. We seem to do this camping trip every year, so yeah, a little difficult leaving, but I can't wait to come back and do it again.